Hey everybody, how we doing today? It's me, I'm back. Since we got some free time today and got everything done we need to do today, we are going to be playing some more. Hey Jay, how you doing? Been a while. You can now catch the stream a lot of places besides Twitch and YouTube. We got Facebook, DLive, and Trovo. Fair enough. Yes, yes, I'm more comfortable with it. What do you think of me as a VTube? Of my avatar? No, not at all. It's actually just following my face on my webcam. Yeah, it's really nice. Sorry, I'm adding an alert box. If someone is kind enough to give us enough money to get the Leap Motion tracker, then yeah. Do 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 do. How you been, Jay? What have you been up to? Been watching over my dad to the point where I dropped out of school and now signed up for nursing. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear he's not doing well. Oh, jeez. Well, it's good of you to take care of him. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Isvalgar himself. That's not bad. Moogles? What manner of creature is that? Oh, do my eyes deceive me, or was that a Moogle? Sweet. It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the Twelveswood. I certainly would never expected to see one in the churning mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where his Volgar makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely. Ah, he's gone. We must widen our search. That's awesome. I hope you get to go. I'm excited for you. Hey, just have fun. That's all that matters is having fun, Jay. All that matters is having a good time and, being able to pay the bills. Hmm. Bummer. Pay for your phone now and your car. Hey, look at you. I'm proud of you. You can do it. I know you can do it, Jay. I believe in you. You got this. I promise. You got this. You're welcome. found it. Could we but enlist the aid of one of the local Mughals? I am certain Svalgar would not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Nidhogg's with any certainty. Hey, Franz, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. How you doing tonight? We could wander the mists for days and not know if we were any closer to his brood brother. And those are days we cannot well afford to squander. Can we divide our forces then? Cleaning my glasses. Lady of Sorrow, might I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? It's going to be more often going live here now. Well, I'm live on multiple platforms right now. Yeah, I've been taking a break from regular content creation due to some health issues I've been having. And you know, the main company I covered games on is in a bad spot right now. So I shall try, yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area deaf to reason. And what of you, Master Alphino? I have not yet given up on the Mughals. Cornell, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Mughals' kin in the Twelveswood. After that, business with Mughal Mog. I dare say they will be glad to help us. Yeah, you did. And it's going to be, if we can scrounge up the resources to... Thank you, Franz. I really appreciate it. If we can scrounge up the resources to pay the annual fee for the service I'm using to be able to go live on all these platforms at once, then we'll continue doing this. Yeah, what's happening with me health-wise is I contracted COVID in March of last year, and I'm what they call one of the long-haul patients. So I've been suffering from debilitating fatigue, brain fog, heart issues, and they removed half of my thyroid about just over a year ago, just recently. And so I've been adjusting to it and trying to get on disability. When you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze, in the hope that it might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Estinian. Come then, Cornell, let us make haste to Gridania, and rendezvous at Nafka's altar. But I neglected to tell you. There is an aetheryte of ancient construction here, which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. Oof. Yeah, some people really reacted bad to that second shot. Well, I contracted it before there was even a vaccine. I contracted it at the very start of the pandemic. Yes, and thank you for taking care of those who have contracted it. You, as a healthcare worker, are a hero. And anyone who works in healthcare, Jay, you going into nursing makes you a hero. So thank you to you both. I had it, but the thing is, I ended up having to stay home because it was so early in the pandemic that I wasn't, due to the protocols they had set up at the time, they weren't going to admit me to the hospital. So they only gave me the flu panel and they gave me the virus panel and sent me home. And when both of those came back negative and I called back to see if they wanted me to come in for COVID testing, they said, assume you are positive and stay home. And the heart issues and all that didn't crop up till a month later, after I got better. Still, being a caregiver, a nursing caregiver, is a huge, huge deal. Thank you. So I haven't worked, like employment worked, since last year. Since like January, February of last year. I sent word to the Elder Seedseer upon arriving in Gridania, and I'm pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. Yes, they do. If anyone can help us to contact the 12's-Wood Moogle, it is she. Mm-hmm. So, you're doing an amazing thing, Jay. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. Good. I'll put it to you this way. My mom was a nurse midwife, nurse practitioner for over 30 years and made her living with that. You know? Can't blame you. You know, and that's awesome. That's good that you're getting the benefits. Yes, many opportunities to travel. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Nice. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seedseer, we would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragon Song War. Be gone, friend. Mm-hmm. See, so you seek a means to contact these Moogles of the Churning Mists. Kupopo? I say Kupo! Greetings, Kuplo Cop. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company? That's awesome! You've always been good at learning languages, though. I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, Kan-i, and I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo. Oh, wow. I will gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania, and had hoped that you and your kin in the Twelveswood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Hey, correct me if I am mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwelled beyond the clouds? Franz. Oh my gosh. Franz, you used to hang out with me when I was doing Diablo streams on YouTube, didn't you? Indeed, there are, Kupo. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children. Ah, yes, the tale of good King Mugulmog the XII. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. I'm like, I know your name. It sounded so familiar, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the guy who was there when I first started the channel. Jay's from back then too. Give you an idea of where all you can find the channel now is Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, D Live, and Trovo. We're on all of them. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the churning mists. Given how long his kin have resided in the Twelveswood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Yeah. Hoping we can end up, getting members and stuff on YouTube eventually. That would be nice. Indeed, Master Apano. Such stories contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like that the Moogles of the Churning Mist tell similar tales of the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach. Yeah, you were. Yeah, pretty much. Some of the other founding members followed over to Twitch, but yeah, you guys are two of the founding members from way back when. 5 years now. Oh, fleeing second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come tramping through the forest. Of course, where there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more. Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us then? Just try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit, though, the thought of venturing outside the Twelveswood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins. How do you think I feel? I'm going to be 38 this year. And my kids are launching their own channel here soon. Their own YouTube channel. Will have me, I too will accompany you on this venture and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador of Gridania. Wow, Jay. But lady, are you quite certain? Yeah, you made it to 20. How often has our nation turned to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the Warrior of Light to risk his life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Wait, you're a member of the channel now? Why didn't it give me an alert? That's strange. I didn't get an alert. I should have gotten an alert. thank you. I really appreciate that, Jay, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Their first video, I'm going to be filming it with them this week, is them touring and kind of vlogging about a local kids museum that we have in the area, a museum of discovery. And it will be done with a GoPro camera that you guys, the community, helped pay for. And then when we go to Disney World in October, they're going to be doing reviews of the resort, the parks, and the rides from a kid's point of view. Well, the channel is already made, just nothing's uploaded to it yet. The channel name is Kids Trek. Yes, you may. Is this not just? A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seedseer. We would be honored by your presence. I'm really enjoying this game, actually. Okay, return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Seedseer's guide on the journey back to Some All. It being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Seedseer's personal guard to escort us. Yeah, it's a brand new channel, so... Being there's no videos on it, it's hard to pinpoint it. Well met, Warrior of Light. Nidhogg has not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking. I also need to get the new, some more of the new fashions updated on the merch page. The Elder Seedseer herself answers your call? Then there is naught to do but wait. Alright. We can work that out later. They are here, Cornell. Greetings, my friend. I'm happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful. Devoid as the road was of Dravanians, it would seem the dragons have abandoned Some All for the turning mists. Elder Seedseer, may I present to you Sir Estinian, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. It is an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. Aw. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. Fair enough. The Mughals are all around us even as we speak, and I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. This should serve. They're hiding, of course, but there are so many of them, Kupo. Has my face not returned to normal? Am I still in the really happy face? Yep. Khan e Senna. Alright. Did it reset or no? Let me check. Hold on. No, it didn't. Reset. Why is my expression not resetting? Neutral. There we go. That is a Moogle. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kupo. Moglin, the chieftain of this Mogul clan. Chieftain Moglin, it is an honor to meet you. Greetings, I'm Kuplo Kup, ambassador of the Twelveswood Mughals. Moogle from the world below. Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here amongst the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here in nigh on 1,000 winters. Mayhap you will forgive them for their forwardness when I am told to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great worm Heavensward. That they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon. An end to war, you say? I trust you, Khan Isena. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. I'm afraid the same cannot be said for your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that, we hid because we smelled dragon blood. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as the Svalgir, many others crave the opposite, such as Needhawk. Suffice to say, we were worried that the presence of your blood-spattered warrior friends would attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction into our happy home. Just a moment, Chieftain. Cornell here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for a really good reason. He is a champion of the Twelveswood Mughals, and I'll not hear his good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration. If I may, chieftain, there is little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? Excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interests of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of Mogholm. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo. Thank you for sponsoring the channel, Franz. Thank you very much. That time it came through. All right. Speak with Moglin. Okay. I just gotta say, that thing looks comfy as all heck that Moglin is sitting in. That's gotta be so soft. Tell me, in the world down below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it Kuplo Cop called you again? Cornell. Your names are as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kupo. As are Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. These being the names of the 3 wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the Trials of Trustworthiness. Yeah. Undertake these trials, and we shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid. Hello, yes, I am Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do me my trial. Yes. Go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance of Iltome. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo. Oh, actually, Jay and Franz, I came out about this a little bit ago on Twitch, but, I'm bi. I came out. I kind of discovered it recently and am embracing it. Bisexual. Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know, I'm the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. Thank you. I appreciate that very much, Franz. In any case, leaning the overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, sir, is this. Find these ardent Arxorises and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. Mogwin's the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Mogholm who can match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you have come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Mogholm. So I'm looking for a painted rock. Might as well do this one since I'm here. Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, you mean that paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. Oh my gosh, harsh! Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, happy day. If I am the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo nuts just lying about to spend on such luxuries? I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to some All's Summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be horrible. Well, what did you find out, Kupo? Yes. Now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences. Go adventure and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself. Fools are funny. Alright. Up there somewhere. Do-do-do-do. There it is. Now we just trek our way back. So what have you been up to, Franz? I mean, I haven't talked to you in years, my friend. Well, since I left YouTube for Twitch for live streaming. You have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? Yes, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, sir. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed. Oh. Doo, 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 doo. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I hope the career moves have worked. That's the only way you can do it. Good for you on making the progress. I'm happy to hear it. Yeah, when I brought back going to this multi-platform thing, and I was thinking about how crazy some of those nights used to get streaming, how busy, how many people we had watching back then. Hoping we can get back to that again. My setup is so much better now than it used to be, too. I have my own studio office. Yeah. Oh, I definitely strive to not be toxic. Make sure you hit that bell icon, though, for notifications. Actually, I just reminded myself, I haven't taken my medication yet today. I need to go do that. Now, the meds they have me on right now, Franz, is aspirin every day. I'm on an aspirin regimen. Metropolol. And Celexa. I was enjoying doing my lore stuff. Just I'm not gonna support Blizzard with my content until I see them actually making changes. You were able to humble my Dravanian devotees? Wonderful! You're as capable as I am captivating, Kupo. Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those louds for pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and their bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration. There's some meta commentary there about fans. Like cosplayers and stuff. Did you have any trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know. Oh yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have the main ingredient for my palm tunic. Extended release. I take once a day. I'll be right back. Let me go get my meds and I'll tell you the dosage. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, sir? Should you ever feel your palm losing its bounce, then I'm your Moogle, Kupo. Any of these a gunblade? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't. I just want my heart to be better. I hate the sun. I'm going for testing in early October to the Cleveland Clinic for POTS, is what they think might be going on with my heart as a result of COVID. So be right back. I'm going to go get my meds. All right, I'm back. All right. As you can see, Franz, I've kind of upped the production value since way back when. Quite proud of it. Now, if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administrated by the taskmasters Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct, as well as that of your companions. And I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. Hey, I'm still super grateful to the young man who made that theme song for the channel. I miss Penrose, and I hope he's doing well. Yeah, that song was custom written for the channel. Are these trials over then? My tasks have been little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like packed chocobos, I shall demand compensation in Kupo nuts out of principle. But I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? That was awesome. That was a great response. I like that, Alphano. All right, let's see what Estinian has to say. How go your trials, warrior of light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravinians? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Mughal warrior of Eld, who also favored such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lumps could outleap a caracal lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Cornell. I like not this place. Yeah, it's too cute for you. You need to. I swear, Estinian, that the reverse side of that lance is stuck so far up your rear end that. Never mind. Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Mughal the XII and his seat in the heavens. Uh, I am, but like I said, I want Blizzard to fix their mess first with how they're treating uh, people, especially women in their company. I have D2 resurrected or I pre-ordered. I'm not going to cancel my pre-order for it, but I probably will not stream it unless I hear of changes happening before then. Sorry, responding to someone I'm working with on another project. I've partnered up and am working with a group called Geek Therapeutics that uses tabletop gaming, geek culture, pop culture, and everything like that in therapy settings. And I am doing video editing and stream coordination for them. Staying here in Mogholm, I thought, oh yeah. Exactly. It is hard. It is hard. I mean, that's why a lot of guys are staying with the lore. I just need to finish coming to terms with what I have learned. And then I'll probably start doing lore again. And I might stream Diablo 2. I just need to give myself time to process through what I learned about a company that I held in such high regard and have cared for so long. Like most, I thought it no more than a myth, a story for the younglings that grew with the telling. But with every passing moment, I become more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. Sorcery is this, that my heart should stir at mere fluffiness. Well, no matter, what is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision? Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Yeah. Especially being I was at BlizzCon 2018, and my main two contacts that I've had at Blizzard were both female, and they're both no longer with the company. And I just hope they weren't treated like that while they were there. I haven't approached them to ask because that's not my place. But I really do. Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. Have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. You see, before any meeting with Salskar could take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo? You crafty little Moogle. Well, you're not so little, you're a big Moogle. Estinian. Oh, that was good. Oh dear, the horn. Bring out the horn, quickly now. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the great worm. Kupo? We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Moghan may have sat on it. So we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now you need to simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot. It's great. I'm laughing so hard at this. We are in your debt, chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Hisvalgar. I need to apologize to the Twitch audience. If you've been chatting, I wasn't getting it. I apologize. Let me go over there and check to see if I had missed any chats. No, I'm not going to have the log. Dag nabbit. Wait, 20 hours ago? I need to apologize to Guinea Pig Gamer. They didn't notify me of a raid. That's weird. Very possibly, yes. I won't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, The concern is appreciative. I am quite certain that Svalgar will welcome our overtures. We never arrived at his lair. Come. We have squandered enough time already. Thief Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Moghome your home amongst the clouds. Oh, I have a new quest. Go check this out. Sidetracked. Oh, it's a Gunbreaker quest. Radovan has found a citizen Uba in need of a bodyguard. Walls that surround the city remind me of my homeland, but we built it as a fortress to keep out invaders. Not that it made much difference in the end. Oh, not this again. Perhaps you could lighten the mood by sharing our recent bit of good news? Ah, yes. It looks like we found our next client. Nothing's been decided, but a lady named Orwell is waiting for us near the gate of Thal. We'll meet you there. Basically, these quests will teach me new things for my Baustock. That's Gunbreaker. There. Actually, put those next to each other. I'll learn a new ability. Soul Crystal. Oh, there she is. You're the bodyguards, right? We need your help. It's my husband. After he walked out, I thought I'd seen the last of him, but now you've got to keep him away from us. I'm not sure we're qualified to settle domestic disputes. Radovan, this sounds serious. Hear her out, would you? Very well, my apologies. Please continue. His name is Garrett. He won't leave us alone, and he keeps... Gotcha. Give me 1 second. Hey, Echoes. I don't. Give me a second. I'm brand new to Trovo. I just literally signed up for it today. How you doing, Echoes? How do I da, 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 da. I'm literally brand new. I need to go into my settings probably then and set that up. Yeah, I have no idea how to set up. I mean, the only donations I have set up are through my PayPal, which should be coming through from my Stream Elements. How do I? You guys, a very good question, Echo, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Are you talking about like through the Trovo site or through like PayPal or somewhere like that? Okay. Yeah, I didn't see how to set that up, and I'm very confused on how they would have me set up because it's not in my settings or anything on the site. And thank you for following. I did not check through Creator Studio because I am doing this through. There we go. Thank you. I'm doing this through Restream uh, and through OBS. Thank you for that, Echoes. Says I need to earn 5,000 gems. That's correct. I probably have to fill out my... When you reach level 1 in the streamer growth program, I'll unlock all of that. I just started streaming today. Path to level 1, stream 5 hours, and get to 20 followers. And then I'll be able to unlock everything. Yeah, that's what I have to do. But you helped me learn that, so thank you. All right, you have a great stream, Echoes. You too. Jack can fly here. Remember, we've got the boy to think about. I'd rather not cut a man down in front of his own son. I will if I have to. You follow my lead? Away from her. What? Who the bloody hells are you? Friends of Orel, now walk away while you still can. But I want what's best for my boy. Your boy, you've got no right to call him that. He belongs to me. The final warning. Bother them again and you won't live to regret it. That'll teach him, and you were wonderful, worth every guild. Thank you so much. What? Why is she laughing? It's our pleasure. Something doesn't seem right here. There wasn't much for you to do. Your presence lent weight to my words, but most importantly, the client was satisfied with our work. Yes, she did seem rather pleased with herself. Listen, you two. There's no time to explain. We must follow that woman. Hell's bells. When Sophie gets one of her hunches, there's no stopping her. Wow, she was a ways away. Alright, man. Enjoy the anime. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Oh, they're outside the city. There they are. Why would she bring Tim all the way out here? You're supposed to do it with a run like this. Beat him up. He might be worth something. Oh, there. No. That? Enough of this. One second, guys. Fun, eh? You should have kept out of this, mate. Too late now. Alright, let's go save him. Quickly, we have to help him. Ugh. Not now, Cornell. It's up to you. Saved us. How can I ever... Daddy! No, I let you down. I let everyone down. But Sophie, what happened here? I knew from the moment I met Oriole that there was something not quite right about her. It wasn't until later I realized she has a somnus addict. She's a somnus addict. Once it takes hold, it changes you. She was able to keep her addiction hidden from most, but not from me, and probably not from her family either. Yes, I've known for a while, but I had no idea she'd do something like this. Gods, if I hadn't started gambling, this never would have happened. My debt spiraled beyond my control, and she ran to get away from me, to start a new life with our son. The shock of losing them made me realize I couldn't live like that anymore. So I vowed to turn my life around, and I worked my fingers to the bone to repay the money I owed. By the time I finally found the courage to track down Oriole, it was too late. Made new friends, the wrong sort of friends, and had to resort to God's only knows what to make ends meet. It became too much to bear, and somnus was her only escape. Nothing else mattered to her, not even her own child. So you see, it wasn't only my life I'd ruined, I made her who she is today. That's why I don't have it in me to hate her. What do you do now? Plan to send her to Rondale's monastery. They can treat people like Oriole, although it costs more than most folks can afford. My savings should cover it for a short while at least. We'll take it one day at a time and see how she responds to the treatment. We'll make... he's making the right steps. And actually, this is a heck of a serious story to put into the game. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up with the end of this quest. I'm going to work on some things with Geek Therapeutics real quick. Oof. So they were tortured as prisoners. Alright guys, so I'll see you guys soon, alright? Won't be streaming tomorrow, but maybe I'll be definitely streaming again on Wednesday.